fuck, boy.
You like that? You like that? I like that.
That is very offensive.
As they entered the tomb, they saw a young man dressed in a white robe sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "You are looking for Jesus the Nazarene, who is crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. But go, tell his disciples and Peter, he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him, just as he told you. Jesus is risen, and Easter bunnies are celebrated, baby. Welcome to TACT Lab, where 4 people get together and they talk about all kinds of shit. We're probably like anti-religion. We're not pro-religion, but I wanted to read this scripture.
That's a pretty staunch stance. Don't speak for me,
you
homie.
can't just put that in my mouth.
I'm gonna roll us all into this. I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable saying that. Are you guys not on that page?
I'm not saying that.
Go Trump.
This is TACT Lab, where 4 people get together to talk about pretty much anything. I'm Tyler Nottingham, and I'm not surrounded by 4 people like normal. We're currently looking at Thomas, who has a pussy behind him. He's learning how to shave one. I'm really concerned about him and where that's going to go, because he's getting Tinder dates left and right. We got Thomas, we got Chris, and we got Alex.
What's up?
How is everybody doing?
Good.
Alive.
Alex,
Not
Alex,
dead.
how are you? Everybody's still standing upright. That's where
Still
we want to
good.
be. This coronavirus is still raging out of control.
Yep.
There's still lockdowns and quarantines in place.
Oh, really?
We have been told that now the CDC recommends to wear a mask or a bandana of some sort, but it is not required. It is recommended. So if you're going to Food Line, if you're going to the Piggly Wiggly, if you're going to
Win a Dixie.
the Win Dix, and then there's the water. Whatever those fucktards in Florida have. We play it safe. Well, they're Publix are there, but
They got the
play
old
it
Kroger.
safe.
Bloom.
Wherever you pick up your groceries, don't go in there and cough and spit on the oranges, because you're going to get slapped by the owner. I've seen the videos now.
Unless you're a meth head, go ahead and do it. Or a crackhead. Just go in there and
It makes for great Facebook videos. I love seeing those guys get slapped so hard that it's like their heads turn around backward. But this episode is all about Easter. It might not have anything to do with religion. It might be an incident that happened on Easter Sunday. It might have Easter in the title. We're going all out. We're going all random.
Random
So
Easter.
Don't get your hopes up for all religion, all bunnies. Like we've said before, if you're easily offended, step the fuck off. You fucking Karens.
Nope. Share it on YouTube. Share it on Facebook. Share it on everywhere on Twitter. Just
like
tell
everybody,
everyone.
even the silly Democrats. We like them
Yes.
all.
Tell everyone about it. Spread
That's
it.
true.
Spread it like the coronavirus to your anti-vaxxed kids that are going to have a funeral that no one can attend.
If you're offended, then get offended and tell people you're offended and tell them why you're offended, because they're probably going to come and listen, and then they'll get offended too. So I'm halfway on the pedestal, halfway off the pedestal. I don't want people to be here and get mad at us, but then I'm cool if they do. You know what I'm saying,
Like it
guys?
hard and soft.
Yeah.
Like
So-
half ejaculating half chub. That's always fun,
It's
Tell
like
us about that. Tell us about that, Alex.
it's like you're playing with the pre-cum right now.
You like the blowjob to start off soft.
And then get hard.
Hey, bring that
My
video
man.
up again, Thomas.
My man, I'm with you.
Make them earn it.
Okay, so how to shave your vagina. Thomas is literally climbing out of a vagina right now.
Can you hear
All
us?
Yes.
Well,
I can hear you. It's stinky down here. Stinky down here. Stinky down here.
All right, we're going to jump right into this thing. We're going to start off with Chris.
Blood and
That's a big Minecraft cock.
All right, boys.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so we're starting it off with Easter Island. Have you guys ever heard of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Who hasn't?
All right.
It's the island with the big statues of bunny rabbit heads, right?
And all the Easter
bunny
eggs you
rabbit
find.
heads, but
Yeah, 365 days a year you can hunt eggs there.
not quite. But we'll go to
Okay.
that.
Now I'm disappointed.
Well,
That's the new sex island, right?
It's my Easter
no,
Island.
this is not Jeffrey Epstein's island. This is a guy named Jacob Rogovin's island.
Oh,
For real, he owns it?
Well, he didn't own it. He just found it in 1722. You know, when the white man was doing his expeditions.
I don't
Okay,
like
what country owns it?
What is it, Alex?
I didn't like the term white man and own in the same sentence.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It happens to be a thing. I mean, most of Europe is owned by white men.
Well, you know,
It's
just
really
anyway. So the dude found it in 1700s. It is what it is. People died. You know, it's how it comes. But when he found them, they were already like dying out anyway. So it is what it is there. But the island's famous for having the statues that are buried in the sand, dirt, whatever. And they're called the Moab.
Moab.
I
Yeah,
think I
Modern
said it
Warfare
right. I might
4,
have said it wrong. We'll say the Muslim mother. No, it's Moai. I don't know. We'll say Moai. But there's
Moai.
like legends that the statues walked across the island, but it's been recreated. Pretty much, it's like 20 people on each side pulling it till it shimmies into place. That deal. But there's like wonders on how they disappeared. Pretty much
The people.
Yeah, the people disappeared. Because we discovered the island later, and it's like, well, they're all dead now. But
So like this was pre-Roanoke, right?
same time maybe, I don't know. When was Roanoke?
Well, they realized island life sucked, so they migrated to somewhere else that didn't suck as bad.
Possibly because all the trees on the island mysteriously disappeared.
Wait,
The
what?
boat material.
Yeah, so they
the fuck
cut
off
either.
there.
So it's theorized that they cut down all their trees and then died.
Or made boats and
No
went
oxygen.
somewhere else.
Well, they burned the wood.
They
Because-
found piles of they
it cold
find
there?
fire.
No, they just
Pits?
They burned it, you know, because they're a people of superstition and stuff. They have a god, kind of. It's not really a
wasn't the
god.
stone? I don't know if I'm getting Easter Island and Stonehenge confused, but wasn't one
Uh-huh.
of them the stones not indigenous to the island?
I think it's like the Easter Island ones. They're made out of like volcanic rock or
Yeah.
something from the area, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
I think you're right that the
It's like how to
The
get
first one
how to
you
get it
said.
there. Yeah, Stonehenge.
no,
Or-
yeah, that
Oh,
one.
Stonehenge.
I had a blank moment for a second. That one, those rocks were not indigenous to
That's
the
right.
area.
Okay, sorry.
But you know, nowadays it's part of Chile.
It's
whatever
Chile.
you wanna say. But
Okay.
you know, the people. Well, they were cool people. They had a this thing called a Birdman Cult,
Oh, what's that?
where you know the people would get together one day a year. They'd have a celebration where there was like a Olympics type competition, where they would start at the top of the island because the island was a crater. So they would race down the crater, then swim through the ocean, and the person hopefully doesn't die by getting bit by a shark. Make it to a small island, retrieve an egg, and swim back. And the first guy that does that becomes the leader for until next year. That is their Easter.
Can you imagine Trump becoming president by doing all that shit?
He wouldn't make it out of the water.
I feel like he would make it down the hill.
I'm the best swimmer. I'm the best swimmer.
I'm a tremendous swimmer.
He would
gonna
pay
be
someone to swim for
The
him.
Birdman
I can
Cult.
swim so fast.
The Birdman Cult's gonna be tremendous. So we're gonna change everything, and we're gonna make it better. We're gonna repeal and then repeal.
We're going to have grandstands bigger than any grandstand so people can watch us swim and collect eggs. It's going to be the best show, the greatest show you've ever seen.
Grab him by the gash.
There was also between the people there, at one point there was a war between the long-eared people and the short-eared people.
What?
Like
Yes.
rabbits and hares?
I know that problem, buddy. I got some long, pointy ears.
Nah, the humans, like the
Humans
You're
versus
short-
elves? This is Lord of the
humans
Rings?
versus elves, pretty much.
This is Gondor?
You know, and the long-eared people, they were planning on digging a ditch, burning the ditch, and forcing all the short-eared people into the ditch to burn. One of the
It sounds like prehistoric racism.
well, this is like 800 years ago.
So not prehistoric, so it's like modern day racism.
It's
Now
common.
it's turned into black and white, not big ears and small ears.
Yeah, so there was one long-eared man who was, I guess, a race trader and married a short-eared woman. He told the plan, and she betrayed her husband and told the short-eared people. Short-eared people evaded. They forced all the long-eared people to burn, and she killed her husband.
What?
Yep.
You know what they say about them big ears, boy?
Big headphones.
That's right.
Loose lips.
So these big rocks were carved by aliens, right? That's another
That's
conspiracy?
another possibility. Is that the...
Does it mean-
Reason what?
Yeah.
How did they carve them so well and get them so smooth and so accurately from one stone to the other? You know, did they have these tools and did they have the tricks of the trade to do this stuff, or
Well,
did they need technology?
they've recreated the moving of the people. I don't know how they carved them without a little bit of help
Okay.
from aliens. But
Oh, that's okay.
maybe they did. Maybe the guys are like, you know what? The aliens like, we're going to help you out here, boys. Here's some statues. Not
Well,
really
it
sure
says
what it's-
here that the stones were actually pretty soft, easy to carve, even without metal tools. So it says the rock used for the vast majority of the Moai was tough stone, which has long been used as a building material due to the ease with which it can be carved, even without metal tools. It is true, however, that we still aren't exactly sure how the heavy statues were moved into their final positions. But Chris, you're saying that they've actually recreated the movement.
Yeah, that's pretty much, they have it down pat. There's like 4 people on one side, 4 people on the other. They have ropes around it, pull back and forth, and he leans into place.
Alien anti-gravity technology is what I think happened.
Laser etching.
I can appreciate it.
Laser edging?
They edged them. They built up pressure and edged and jizzed the structures down.
It's
I swear,
it's
I
said
saw a
that-
video one time called Illegal Alien Edging.
That's something else.
Yeah.
They were down by the border, like, I'll do this for you to
There's a
get in.
desert land. The stone wasn't there indigenously.
I mean, and the only other explanation, though, people have for them disappearing is like rats. Like the first people that came to the island on canoes from South America.
That's what I
And they
call
brought-
those guys that hug the border on Modern Warfare. Fucking rats.
Rat boys. I'm a rat boy. I'm part of the rat gang. I'm part of the shrimp gang, too, but I'm part of the fucking rat gang.
I hear you.
I hug that border. I ride that border hard,
Oh, it's all-
and I
we did
normally
yesterday.
get picked off by people in the middle.
Hey, it's all about
Edge
bottom.
gang?
It's all about bottom feeding. I got you.
Fuck it.
You're a bottom
We
guy?
Came in 6th place doing that. Don't fucking matter.
No, bottom
We
feeding.
got sixth place. Me and Alex, 6th place in Call of Duty yesterday.
Playing
We
trios
did pretty
with 2
good.
people.
Our communication was on point. Our tactics were on point. And how did we die, Alex?
I couldn't find a weapon. I kept having a pistol fight against the whole team.
I fucking had to bring Alex back in like 4 times. We both won and lost in the gulag, but we fucking got 6th place. We held on. We did pretty
good.
damn good.
That's not bad.
Okay, getting back to Chris's point, there was some edging going on and some illegal aliens. So
Yep. And the rats, they cut down the trees, tried to plant them, but the rats ate the seeds, and I guess that's that.
that's what's happening in New York City, right? Like it's a rat problem.
Is it?
The pizza
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah,
I've seen the pizza
people are
rat.
all the people are inside their homes and stuff, so all the rats and mice and stuff are coming out into the street now. Because
Have you
they're-
seen this? Have
the
you seen the
traffic's
squirrels in California? The squirrels in California are just sunbathing in the parks. There's like hundreds of squirrels in the parks just laying on the grass.